What is up, my peeps? Master Shredder here, aka the Fat Burning Sensei, aka the Fat Destroyer, and we've got little baby batling, the bat. Say hello, boy. Good boy. Good boy. Go on. Say hello to the people. Hello, ninjas. Look how cute he is. Oh. He's coming for a scone with us this morning. So today's video, I thought it would be about if you want health for yourself, this is how it works. You've first got to give it away. You've first got to do it for others. You've got to do it for people and reasons and motivating factors that are outside of yourself. Now this may come as a surprise to some, but man, I've run this community online, helped over 60,000 people for over 10 years, and the people that have major success, you know, whether it's weight loss, whether it's your own personal body goals, or mitigating, you know, negative side effects of living a pretty terrible, unhealthy life, the people that get the best results are the ones who are motivated by others, are the ones who do it for others, are the ones who first give it away to others, who essentially help others. And that's how Fat Burning Ninjas started. Actually, was, you know, this is the funny thing. Before I started Fat Burning Ninjas, I was doing it for myself. I was a bodybuilder, okay, a bodybuilder. And now I'm not judging bodybuilders and what they do and what they do with their own private time, but I'm saying my experience was that because I had goals that were just completely focused on myself, and they were just for me, you know, like to gain 20 kgs of muscle and, you know, look like this in my shoulders or whatever. It was really specific and idiosyncratic. What ended up happening was you live a life of isolation, you get depressed, you get anxious, and you end up living a life not worth living. For me personally, okay? And that happens to a lot of people, and in fact it's just a principle. But you know, you see, you can even do it with bodybuilding. If you were a bodybuilder and you did it for other people, you know, you actually really helped other people achieve their goals, you'll get way more benefits from it. You'll feel so much more fulfilled. It's so much more meaningful because you're having interactions with people, real people, that really want your help genuinely and authentically. So in that sense, it's great. But when I was a bodybuilder, it was just about me and all about myself and what I'm eating and how much calories I'm having and how much protein and carbs and fats and all of that. And it was just like, for no other purpose other than the look of my body, you know, that becomes a real empty place to live. Because when you're doing something for yourself, guess what? It's empty because it's just you. You're alone. It's like basically you're in your own space, doing it for yourself, doing everything for yourself. You live a life of loneliness and isolation at that point. Well, we know what isolation does to people. It drives people crazy. It drives you to mental health disorders. It makes you insane, basically. So that's what I went through. And then I basically quit bodybuilding, moved to Christchurch. This is, cut long story short, but my best friend, Bernie, we got together because he needed to lose at least 30 kgs. He was on the verge of some pretty serious, you know, health issues, and his wife also, who we were very close friends with, we were best mates, you know, she gave me a word too and said, you know, can you help him, you know, for the sake of our children, 2 beautiful children. And of course he was such a cool guy that everybody loved. He was the worship leader at our church. Everybody knew him. This was a massive church too. And just amongst the community, he was that guy who would always be out, you know, doing youth work, development for Māori and Pacific programs, and then he also worked in corrections, where he was visiting the prisons, you know, almost daily, helping people to recover from, I guess, the detrimental psychological effects of their behaviors and them facing the consequences of those behaviors. He was there tautokoing and loving and supporting, and helping those people in ngā whare here, you know, the jails and the prisons. So he was a really, he was a wonderful man. He really was. He worked really hard. He loved his kids. He loved his wife. He loved the community. He loved people. And he was funny. So when I started doing Fat Birdie Ninjas for him, like actually it was my main focus, but at the same time I thought, well, I want to help other people at the same time, and I want to help myself at the same time. So this is where you get the best benefits, where you're actually, number one, the first focus is for someone else, right? You're helping someone else, but then at the same time, you make sure that you are sustained. The byproduct of helping someone else is that you are sustained as well. So I basically turned them into videos and made them into the workouts that I was doing with him. I turned them into videos to help other people, and then the rest is history. You know, Fat Birdie Ninjas blew up. So I hope that was a bit of an inspirational story about where we started. And if you do need help, it's 30 days totally free. You get a free meal plan as well, and you get a loving community that will support you and love you all the way through, no matter what your health journey is. Let's go.